Shimon, you want to do the intro?
Hello guys,
that was
Undercity
so loud.
episode 7
Jesus Christ.
and
Very excited, very excited. That was so loud.
That was so loud.
and Nihal isn't here.
Nehal isn't here.
Major missing Nihal.
Afsar isn't here.
Yeah.
Neil isn't here. So
Really dying.
clearly, our motivation. no. I mean,
we have best 5 then.
we have the best 5.
What?
Very debatable, bro.
Damn.
I'm not going to call out names,
Consider him
but some
best
people have
five.
said that one of the members here just doesn't speak as much. So, I don't know if he's your favorite.
Who's complaining about that though?
A lot of people, like a lot of people is like, bro,
I think it's
when is this dude
Shah,
going to
of
talk?
course you're not going to listen to those complaints. Nobody's going to come and tell you that.
Yeah.
like Shah, I have a personal complaint against.
This is a complete shift from that.
Yeah.
This
This is us. So basically, I think this is very reminiscent of us having those Discord.
yeah, this is a Discord. This is a Discord episode today.
This is basically us having those like.
One of those
Like
calls.
we're so tired.
very
I don't even
nice.
think you're honest. Bro, we're so tired.
It's a very gloomy
12
day.
a.m.
Yeah.
Discord way.
Yeah, 12
this is
a.m.
very
Discord.
12
Yeah,
a.m.
we can call this 12 a.m. Discord episode.
No, I don't think a lot of people get Discord, bro.
Yeah.
It's called 12 a.m. Discord. I feel like we want to talk about like school nostalgia
Yeah.
and pretty much see how that has affected us today. The kind of friendships that we make, relationships that we have. I feel like we'll start off from the far end. Shimon, how do you think school's affected you?
Okay, that's straight attacking me. It's not affected me.
Yo,
It's just
what? But it's serving to be the 2022 audience here. Okay, go ahead.
School's never affected me. I love school.
Mm.
My problems came in ISE in 11th and 12th, where
Okay.
specific teachers were they're just assholes to me, and like a lot of my classmates can say that. And Ken was my classmate in 11th and 12th,
Yeah.
and
I
he
know
can
what
say
you're
the same.
talking
Like there were like two teachers that were
I think
complete a-holes.
Okay, no, I think I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what, like in what sense? What they do?
Bro, they.
Like they privy on your personal matters more than
Oh.
their own expertise, which
Oh, bro,
is
honestly,
teaching.
I feel like, oh my god, dude, that's not even a school thing. That's just that like, no.
Yeah.
The type. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to go about this.
No,
bro.
Shimon, Shimon was saying something. Okay. I know what I feel like. I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, no, so the reason like I really didn't vibe with these teachers or like really didn't like 11th, 12th was because like they kept poking into personal matters. Like they would ask you like why you walking across the road like that? Why you with these group of girls? Why you with these
Yeah, they
group
did
of
that a
friends?
lot
Like
there.
there's no point in doing that. And it just got to a point where it's like, okay, why am I coming to school? To learn these subjects, or like just listen to you as robots. Like I'm coming to school like to have fun and learn at the same time. Yeah, learning is my main job, but like making friendships along the way is a
Yeah, it's like
much
they
more
make-
unique experience.
They make co-ed education our problem. If you talk about how I navigate my day-to-day now, now it's gotten a lot more easier because I tend to work a lot when I'm going through a lot of.
I don't feel like I can. I feel like because okay, so when you go through a lot and you just stick to just working.
Work, yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't it pop up stronger?
No, because for me, the more I work, the more the work becomes a priority, and then the thing that happened becomes less of a priority. Because I'm not
it's priorities,
I don't for me unraveling it in my situation, unraveling it won't really do much, because the more I unravel it and the more I think about it, that doesn't really change the situation in my case.
But like, okay, so I have a question. It's like, if you go through something like really, really traumatizing,
yeah.
how often do you get triggered by like the outside environment?
For me,
What do
it's
you mean by trigger?
triggered.
like-
Suddenly everything
So
just
you just
rushes
think
back.
about
Yeah, like things that like
Remind you of the
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
I mean, I don't mind like telling it, like the thing that happened. So a few years ago, my mom passed away, right? And it didn't affect
Few
me.
years?
It's been 2 years.
2 years.
It's been 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Damn.
Two years ago, she passed away. So I was 17 years old, right?
And right before this also was like right before your mom, it wasn't too good.
It wasn't.
Like,
Yeah, it was a long fight
Yeah.
that we lost. So, thing is, I was 17 at the time, and if I delve into what she the minimum requirement that she wanted out of life was to see me get into college, and to see Nikki finish her degree, and she didn't get to see that. And she was honestly like one of the most like the purest person that I've ever met. She didn't have like a bad bone in her body. And if you talk to anybody about her, they will say something good about her. None of them have like a bad image of her.
Yeah.
Right. So to see that happen to somebody, even after they live such a virtuous life, it made me question a lot of things, and those questions started to scare me a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot of
Because it's like everything that she did was objectively good, and she met an end that was so painful. Right. So for me, like, when I found out this happened, I was completely indifferent to it. Like, she just she passed away, and I'm like, oh, they told me that she passed away, and at that point, I spoke to her like 2 days prior to this, and like, I spoke to her, and she just said, like, please study, like, second PU is pretty important. I'm like, okay. And then like 2 days later, I just get the news that she passed away, and then I'm just like, oh, shit. I just what happens, like, and that wasn't even me trying to put a mask on anything. I'm just like,
No. I feel like that was
You just need time to process it.
yeah, no.
no. The processing didn't even start.
It didn't start, bro. Like, he passed
even
away.
start.
The whole family is bawling out. Like, my sister is bawling out. Like, wails, bro. Like
Yeah.
those moaning, like, wails. Like, and I just like, okay, so guys, I'm just gonna write my English exam, and I wrote it. And the entire day I was so peace, bro. Like, I'm like, guys, relax, chill. Why was I saying relax and chill?
Yeah, it didn't even.
It didn't hit me.
It didn't even like you didn't even process it, bro. That was a scary reaction, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And the thing is, she was classified as a COVID death at the end. So at the beginning, we couldn't have a casket for her because they usually used to have these mass graves. And I remember we had a funeral, and I bawled my eyes out at the bus stop. And that was the last time I cried. I haven't cried since then.
Great.
So now my way of navigating through life is just that, now I just divert my attention to something else instead of unraveling it. Because if I unravel all the things that's happened to me, that won't change the situation. So
Yeah, it doesn't change. That's the hardest thing to like accept. bro. It
Accept,
doesn't-
yeah.
It takes a lot to accept that no matter how much you worry and no matter how much you keep going circles about it in your mind,
Yeah.
it really doesn't change your current situation.
I do things that I feel like my work is something that my mom didn't get to see, and it's something that she really supported. So whenever I do anything with Overplayed or any sort of project I'm involved in, I do it with the mindset of she'll be happy to see me do it,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I do. I prioritize work when something happens to me.
So do you ever like put yourself in a situation where you're like, if she was here, what would she like react to? Like,
Yeah, any big decision that I make, I will keep her in mind.
No, like that's not. So like, if she was alive, would you be like, what? How would she react to what I'm doing?
Yeah. It tends to get bad when it's something bad that I've done, like,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then it's like very uncertain.
Now it's very like, yeah. So see, the thing is, a lot of things wouldn't have been the way it is if my mom was still alive. Like,
Yeah.
because I firstly would not have gotten a bike. She was dead. She's like, Jonty, if you ever ride a bike, if I catch you riding the bike, I'm cementing you in the wall. Because she was so fearful, because my dad has met with a lot of biking accidents, right? And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be as close to my dad, like, at all, because my dad was just a financial provider at that point when my mom was alive. He was a friend, right? But I'd never gotten deep with my dad before. So a lot of things have happened for the better after she passed away.
Yeah, same. It's like closed doors, open doors.
Like,
type
there is a
situation.
give and take, because I wouldn't have grown as much as a person if she was still alive, because I took everything for granted at that point.
Okay, so as I was saying, like when my dog passed away and we had to put her down, I feel like what I learned from that situation is always just take the hardest road, bro. Like, take the hardest road in the sense, like, I inflicted the most pain I could out of that situation for me. Because
Okay.
we took her to the room. I remember I was there. She was lying down. She wasn't sedated yet. She was just lying down. Her legs gave up at that point. She was lying down, and I remember I was bawling my eyes out, bro. I was bawling my eyes out like, this is so painful, bro. Like, I know you're not gonna be here in another like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I know you're not gonna be here in another 10 minutes. I know your like eyes aren't gonna be open in another 10 minutes.
Right.
You're not gonna feel my touch in another 10 minutes. And I was just bawling. I was like, bro, I can't even fathom this. Like, what's happening? And then I remember the doctor came and she's like, we're ready whenever you are. Whenever you're ready. And we're like, I mean, no other better time than this, right? Like, let's go and do it. Take her to the room, and like, so before that happened, I sort of made a prayer, like in my mind, like we're walking to the room where they put her down. And I'm just like making up a prayer in my mind, because my mom believes in this thing, like this rainbow bridge sort of thing, like in heaven, basically. You know, like the rainbow bridge is where they give pets and all that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me like this was like a time I genuinely just reached out to God, bro. Like I was like, man, this is paining, please. So I was just making up this prayer, and we go, and he's about to put so there are 2 injections,
Yeah.
one sedation, one is the killer,
lethal, yeah.
yeah, the lethal one. So he puts the first one, and my dad's standing in the corner, doesn't know what to do, and like, bro, my dad's been through shit, bro. Like my dad's been through shit, like
Yeah.
like physically, mentally, everything. Like he was a refugee and shit. So like he's been through some stuff, and I saw him during that period. It was hard, bro. Cause like, anyways, I mean, like before I diverge onto that, like at that moment she was on the table, and I remember just telling everybody, listen, hold her as she goes. Like, hold a part of her as she goes. So, yeah, I held the leg. My mom, oh my god, dude, this was so scarring, because my mom was literally talking to her like, we're going back home, we're going back home, we're going back home. So, it was a lot of, like, you know, so she was like, you know, don't worry, we're going back home, because those were words that comforted her. And that happened. So, I was like, you know what, let me just inflict the most pain I can out of this. Like literally, I'm gonna hold her while she goes, and like that is things you can't, you know. So after that point, after that we came home, and bro, nothing. It's empty.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, it was like a place we didn't know.
I am like, home is the worst, bro.
Yeah, coming back home is the worst out of those situations. Bro, after losing something, it's so hard. So
I feel like especially the morning after that, like when you wake
yeah,
up and you
yeah,
wake
yeah,
up and
yeah.
it's like
It's
shit.
crazy hard.
It's like reality hits hardest then.
No, the house
Yeah.
smells different, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, the house
Like,
smells different.
there's a very innate emptiness to the house after that
yeah,
happens.
it's great.
No, see, this is what I'm saying though. Like, now, like these things serve, like they're very traumatic, but they serve towards a
growing
greater
up.
good, in my opinion. I feel like we all need to like
Yeah, for
undergo
me-
things like this to, you know, be able to live, bro. Like you need to be able to, you know, grow, and stages of growth in men, we are forced to do it a lot faster than women. I feel, because my theory is men have to become.
Men.
Men have to become, and the women just are. That's what I think. Because I mean, see, I don't know if you guys agree or not, but then I feel like men are conditioned to always be strong.
Has
know?
to be like that.
It has to be like
we're
that.
not complaining.
I'm not complaining. That's just the reality of it, right? And I feel like nowadays, with how men are being treated, like modern men today.
Yeah, it's why like you find so many people not really like, even if we bring up the whole, you know, take the feminine side of you, like when people say, you know, like, oh my god, why are you so, you know,
Open up more, yeah.
like it's not even that, bro. Like just like, okay, do feminine things, bro. Like don't be so close about it. What are you insecure?
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
man?
yeah.
No, I'm not insecure as a man, bro. When my dad's dead, I need to be a
You
fucking
need to
man,
be a
bro.
man, yeah.
When my dad's dead, I need to provide, bro. Like when my
When my sister is crying because her like ma passed away, if I cry along with her, that isn't going to do anything.
yeah.
The
like,
first
you
thing I
need
did
to-
after she passed away is learn everything I could about nail polish.
Mm.
I learned everything. I learned about nail polish and like a bunch of like girly shit because she used to go shopping with my mom, and now she didn't have that. So but now looking at present day, whenever she's buying something, she'll ask my opinion on it because I did that as an attempt to help her out, try to return back to normalcy, even though it never can. Like that's the first thing I did, and I didn't expect anybody to do anything for me, even though I was the closest to my mom. No one did anything for me. I didn't expect them to either, because that's just the reality of how things are. No one's gonna do things for us.
Yeah, like bro, that is so true because so again, going back to the story, right? Like what happened, like when we came back home and we realized everything wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like you grow up, bro. Like everybody watching this, right? You grow up with your parents as that figure that's always there, bro. Like
Yeah.
you get into trouble, you get into trouble, but your parents are there to back
Safety
you up.
blanket, yeah.
Yeah, your dad will take care of it, your mom will take care of it.
yeah.
Like okay, alright, bro. But when that hit me, right? I couldn't go to them, bro, because they were in the same.
They were in
boat
the
as
same.
me.
Yeah.
That whole like, you know, that whole superhero tag was just broken.
Yeah.
Like you have to, and which is why it's so hard to, you know, for some people, I mean, I don't really care, but it's so hard for some people to come to terms with the fact that, oh, we gotta be so open about things, and you know, like this whole femininity.
Shivam, what do you think about
yeah.
all this?
No, so like I was thinking about it, like
Come a little closer.
so in your like case, right? Like I feel like your dad he masks like 90% of everything.
Yeah.
Like, and whatever he did show you felt like a lot.
Yeah.
And
No, my dad, I don't know how he does it. I respect
Silent
him.
battles, bro.
Bro, he, like, that's the thing, right? I don't know if I'll be able to handle it if one day he opened up and told me how he feels. He's doing it for my benefit. Right?
like how you did it for Nikki's benefit.
Yeah.
He did the same for you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Everyone. Bro, he has to.
How
like,
I had to do it for my mom. Yeah, for
Bro,
sure.
he did it for everything. And now he has to take up the role of being a single parent. Like, being, like, he has to now, whenever he makes a decision, he has to keep in mind what Ma would say.
Yeah,
Understand? So what he had to go through, he had to like go to the hospital every day. He had to like the bill for the hospital, like it was insane, bro. Like I mean, I'm not gonna say, but it was as much as a good house in a good area,
Oh, damn,
right?
okay.
And he still came back home every day, made dinner, played songs, tried to it's incredible. So Dad, Pa, if you're watching this, respect. I don't know how you do it. Like incredible. I don't think in my life I'd ever be able to handle it as well as he has, because he's incredible, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's honestly, yeah, bro. It's honestly closed doors, open doors. Cause now I look at my parents and I'm like, bro, like if my mom's watching, the amount of bullshit from my parents I've learned to absorb, because I know, like at the end of the day,
They're absorbing a lot more than you.
they're absorbing, and like I know, you know what, like if my mom scolds the shit out of me, I'll just be like, you know what, I grab her, give her a kiss on the cheek, I'll give her a kiss on the cheek and
Yeah.
be like, shut up, bro.
yeah.
no, that it's become like as 19-year-old boys right now.
Yeah.
It's become like that. If they try to scold us, right,
They'll be like,
I'll go
okay.
hug my mom and be like, Ma.
Come on,
Come on.
Yeah.
Bro, you heard me doing that on call.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
His parents are shitting on like, come on, guys. Chill.
My dad's position, I'll be like,
Okay, please. No,
No, I run away from the room.
no, it's like that's the thing. So when these girls ask us to open up more, I bet everything on the line they don't want to hear their dad open up. They don't want to. I know that for a fact.
Y'all would not be able to handle your dad.
Y'all wouldn't want your dad to open up, because then you don't want to see your dad as weak.
I feel like same with me for my mom too. I do not want her to open up, man. I would cry. Like I would just like, Ma, I support you. I will always be there for you.
Yeah.
But if you open up in front of me,
I'm dead. I'm
yeah,
dead.
like bro, I would be like a stone cold figure, bro. I'd just be a body with no soul.
You know how numb, like for the first, like after a year, my dad finally opened up, right? And it wasn't even like a sad open up; it was like a happy one, right? Me and my dad tend to have, like me and my dad, we have heart to hearts. He doesn't have it with my sister. I feel like there's a certain level of understanding between me and my dad.
Right.
Whenever he opens up in a happy sense, also, bro, both of us are numb after that. Like I physically am exhausted. Like I remember this. Most recently, this happened after college. We had this the startup fest that happened in college, and I put up a stall for my company. That night, my dad's like, we both went to his room, and he just started talking about, like, you know, it's been pretty hard, like doing everything that I'm doing, and he goes, it's really nice to see that you and Nikki, at least, like, you guys are doing something despite of everything that happened. Bro, at that moment, I was so close to crying. I'm like, alright. Yeah, and he's like, I'm really proud of you and what you're doing. And then he's like, I know sometimes I won't be able to like fill what your mom could do, but I'm trying my best. And he bawled out, bro. And at that point, I'm just like, Dad, Discord call is that. I want to go. But yeah, you guys want us like men to open up, but then you wouldn't want your dad to open up.
You know what? I'll tell you a trick, bro. You want men to open up, come for them.
Yeah.
I feel like, bro, like you know that, like,
Even then, I would be like 100 times. I'll think 100 times.
Yeah, for sure.
Admitting anything to anyone
sure.
who I'm not related to or who isn't the boys.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, you know that stereotypical thing where it's like, what's that thing about like opening up? I mean, like, So the thing where it goes, like, give a man a compliment. Like, they don't get enough compliments, so if you give them
People
one,
can't yeah.
No, it's not that, bro. It's because we handle so much shit
Yeah.
that it's so weird when you get comfort. Like, bro.
Yeah. No, we
Bro,
have
no,
a
it's so
lack of
weird.
a support system is what every guy goes through.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, this one, my girl best friend, bro, love her, but she's like so hard on me. She's so hard on me, and that's why it doesn't feel weird with her. But then, like, with other friends, like other girls that I'm platonic with, they'll come and they'll like actually like comfortingly touch, and I'll be like, yo, you are making me feel weak. Yeah. You make me feel so vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit of
Tiniest bit of affection, yeah.
yeah, like it opens up like it breaks walls.
Yeah, bro, like, literally,
it's
like-
mad.
Like,
Yeah, it's like,
like,
oh, stop.
you know how often we need a hug? Just doing it for, like, and not like those friends, like, hey, what's up?
No,
man?
it's
Like,
not like we need a hug, bro. We don't want a hug.
No, thing
We
is,
need a hug,
even
but
when
we
he
can't get a hug.
even when he hug the boys, it's like
It's different.
after like a second, it's like, "Aight, what we doing?"
Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
are you good?
Yeah.
I swear to God, Shimon at one point. Like, he's messed around so much with women, bro. I'm sitting in the auto going back from this recording
no.
session, right? Hand on my thigh. I was like listening to something on my earphones, right? Because I don't want to talk to this bastard. So, hey, he's hand on my thigh, and he goes, girls, y'all know the guys do the
thigh touch.
the thigh rub, right? He's doing that to me, bro. Like, he's not even,
Unconscious.
no, he doesn't. He's not even aware he's doing it. He's used to sitting next to women and doing this, bro.
Shimon,
No.
Shimon,
what's
just
up?
Shimon,
No,
Shimon, now.
What's up, bro?
Do this whole episode
Yeah,
of
no.
Shimon.
Bro, he hand on my thigh, he starts rubbing, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, oh my god, bro.
That actually
Oh my
happened.
God, that was for real. Like, it's just me
Bro,
and him in the
I
auto.
clock him in the face.
Bro, his hands going. I'm like, Shimon, are you good?
Bro,
like, I was
Guys,
serious.
1 second. Let me clear it up. I thought it was my thigh. This fucker was sitting so close to me. I don't know why.
You would feel all your thigh then.
What's up?
I thought it was my thigh. So you're doing this to your thigh, bro. Shut
No,
up.
you do. You just put your hand.
Wait, you just do this.
Shimon.
Hold on.
No.
Shimon, shut up, bro. I know how men touch the thighs because I know.
Yeah,
You know how men touch. How many guys
No,
touch
because I
their
know.
thigh?
Give it. Wait, did he put his thumb on the other side?
Yeah, it's
Hey, bro, nah. Shimon,
Shut your mouth.
Shimon, shut your mouth, bro. What are you gonna do?
I got caught lacking.
Yeah.
But
Zach, just say that.
you
You
no
slipped.
homo though.
just say that, bro.
No, see, that's the thing. Like I said, no. In public, I feel like women, at a certain extent, if they start crying, at a certain level, they're expected to. They're expected to show emotion.
Yeah. I feel like it's very weird when a woman's stone cold.
Yeah, no, like it shows they've been through some mega level
Yeah,
like,
bro.
story, main character level shit. But in society, I feel like women are expected to show emotion, and so by
Honestly, I
default,
want them to. Yeah.
yeah. So by default, their support system is society. For certain things, obviously, like it's not like I'm saying it very generalized, but for stuff like say something's bothering them, it's acceptable for them to like just say it out in public in front of their friends to anyone who they're talking to, and for me, that's just how they are, right? And so I feel like with men, it's not like that. So, our support system by default at birth is either our parents or a group like this, right? So that's why it's very important for men to like. That's why trauma is important for men.
It is, yeah. Sadly enough, bro.
It's sad that
sadly
it is,
enough.
but then-
I'm right
like
now.
what do you think about this?
Yeah. Like it helps build like a lot of like stuff you need to know, and
Like,
yeah,
you
helps
don't
just
want
grow as
to
a
know,
person.
but you do need to, bro. Like for me, like right now, like bro, a few episodes ago, y'all were like, dude, you're the red flag. I mean, like basically, you're the
Last
person
episode.
Yeah, no. At one point, bro, I was such a pathetic guy. Like it was hard for John to be friends with me.
Yeah.
Like, it was hard for him to be a friend to me, right?
Yeah.
Like and like I had to learn because I had a falling out with this one person. I mean, I still like I have my no, we don't talk anymore, unfortunately. But I mean, yeah, like it's hard losing a person you care so much, like falling out. Not even falling out, but this is straight up losing this person. Like
Yeah.
like I just basically lost this person. Like you still care. Like that care is still within you and
Yeah.
all that stuff, right? Like it's all like you don't think about the bullshit anymore. You just think about, damn, I kind of do care for this person, but it's unfortunate that you fall out. And because of that, it brought up a lot of issues of my own that I've had to reflect, bro. Like my self-respect, my like, why did I do the things I did?
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot of it takes a huge toll on you because your everyday actions cannot be your everyday actions anymore. Like the things I used to do cannot be me because I'd still stay stagnant.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I cannot be that person anymore.
Yeah.
So like you have to go through something traumatic to actually spark something.
Yeah.
You need to change.
Yeah. Shah, you wanted to say something?
So yeah, 2 months ago, my grandma passed away, right? And then that time, right? My dad he's usually like, he shows no emotion.
Stoic.
This time, there wasn't a second in a day, on that day, he wasn't crying, bro.
So
Bro, I
did it
was
make you feel like you had to be the man then?
Yeah, I was though. That's the thing. I was.
Yeah.
Do you
From-
mind telling them
Yeah,
how it
I mean,
happened?
I will, yeah.
Okay.
So on that day when my grandma passed away, right, I was on the third floor on this call with you guys. My mom calls me downstairs. Like, your grandma's not feeling well. Just come down like quickly.
Yeah.
And then, so I went down. She can't breathe. She's basically minutes away from passing away. So what I did was, the CPR thing. I tried to do that.
Do you know how to do CPR?
Little bit.
Okay.
Oh, for real shit. I
Okay.
didn't learn CPR, bro.
Bruh, nah, you
don't know
actually injure
CPR.
ribs while doing it.
So you need to hold the head on top and then put your tongue,
Yeah.
pull the tongue out and all that. And then,
Shit, I think it's too early, bro.
You don't need to talk about it, man.
Wait.
Yeah, I think it's too early.
I-
so I
I-
don't
I
know.
can.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
No, 'cause if you
my
cry,
dad
you'll
was
be
out. My dad was out.
yeah.
He came back in. Bro, he was clueless. He doesn't know what to do. And I was like, bro, I can't be that guy in the future. Like, when something happens, I can't
Gotta
be
step
him.
up, yeah.
You have to step. He was clueless. He did not know what to do.
Yeah, it's hard seeing
So
good
I'm
man
like,
fall,
I'm the only sane guy in the whole house there. Like, everyone's going mad.
yeah, that's.
Bro, I'm thinking, bro, I need some help. I can't do this alone.
Oh my God, Shah, you just brought that
Shahzad!
up. No. When
Although-
he said I need some help.
I need some help. I'm doing everything by myself, like keeping her alive, everything. I'm doing by
Shit,
myself.
yeah, dude, that hits, bro. I need some help.
Okay.
God damn, we never even.
I've never heard this side of Shah, ever.
Bro, when he told me about this, I was shocked, bro. I know what happened after as well.
Yeah.
I
So-
know. Yeah.
So when person's dying and she can't stand up by herself, right? You can't lift her up. 5 people can't lift her up, bro.
Yeah, dead weight, yeah.
Dead weight. It's just dead weight.
Hmm.
She's like minutes away from passing away, but she's breathing. I'm holding her neck and all that. She's
Yeah.
breathing.
But comfort this dude, but his eyes are washing up.
Nah, bro, I didn't mind, bro.
Yeah, huh.
And then we took her to the car.
Yeah.
Somehow took 10 minutes for us to take her out of the hall and into the car.
Yeah.
She's still dying.
Hmm.
It's very, it looks very unlikely.
Yeah.
And I'm just scared. Like, dad's driving, right?
Yeah.
He's still he doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
He's so fierce. I'm telling him, like, call the doctor, ask him what to do. He's just lost. He
Yeah.
doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And then, when we're in the car, right? My mom, my aunt the 2 aunts were there, okay? And see, there's a thing with women. They're very emotional.
Oh yeah. No, they're not doing shit in a situation.
They're
like
not
this.
doing anything. Okay?
Yeah.
What they're deciding is who gets in the car.
Oh,
There's one space left in between 3. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes went by.
Really?
They're deciding.
They were deciding who's sitting in the
who's
car.
sitting in the car.
Bro,
Man.
I'm getting.
I just drive
I'm
away, bro.
screaming. Like, shut the fuck. Like, one of you said.
Huh.
Like, there's no time. I'm holding her. Like, I can hear. She's on my lap. Like, I'm holding her in.
That's just sad, bro.
And then, yeah, I mean, somehow one of them said, while going to the hospital, I feel her jaw tightening up. And like,
yeah. It's out.
my dad's driving fast. Like, that we have time. It's fine. We can drive slow. I know she's gone.
Oh.
But I'm telling my dad.
Shit, dude.
I'm telling my dad, bro, we have time. We
We
can
have
sit.
time. Oh, yeah.
He's fine. She's breathing. It's fine. She was shaking her hand, like she was like showing vibrations in her hand. And
Yeah, stop.
when we went there, they took her inside, and the doctor came out like she passed away. I was still the only sane person. I like, okay, yeah. I mean,
Didn't hit you
It
instantly,
didn't hit
yeah.
me. No,
Yeah.
it didn't hit me at all, bro. My brother, dad, every
It's
single one.
mainly adrenaline.
That's a lot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
I was stone cold on that point, bro. I was like consoling
Numb
everyone.
to it, no? Like,
Numb. literally.
yeah. You told me about this, and I'm like, yeah, it happened to me as well. Because I don't know, Mo, like I said, it
And the
just
next
has to be
day-
strong.
The next day, the funeral and stuff, that was crying the whole time. Like from the start to the end of the day, he was just tearing up, bro. And that's the hardest thing to see.
Yeah.
Your dad
Your
crying.
dad-
Your dad gave up. Yeah, that is.
I've never
so
seen that before.
hard,
I've never
bro.
ever seen that before, bro. And it's so hard.
It's exactly that case of that Superman label just breaks, bro. Like that, it's gone. But then
Yeah.
it paves way, bro. It for sure paves way.
No, you've grown, Shah.
I mean, this is pretty out of context for y'all, but we don't know Clifford.
Yeah,
I'm really close with John. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, like.
I know how Kenneth thinks and how he like behaves.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
What does that? Bro, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
That's what.
I wasn't convincing at all.
like in a certain in a lot of ways, like I feel like that's how it is with the boys though. Like we unless it's like I don't know how to say this. Okay, so say there's a big group, like our group is a pretty big group, right? We will avoid talking about emotions in the big group. We'll rather take a few people from that group, from a subgroup, and then talk about it. And then Clifford is in none of those subgroups.
I just sleep too early, bro.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, that's the actual reason. bro.
Honestly, yeah, maybe.
So I actually want to know, Clifford, how do you navigate your day to day? Like, there's so much bullshit that happens that we don't necessarily agree with. So how do you just go about?
Just bounces off me.
Yeah, I mean, no,
How,
that's
da?
so
Like, how does it work?
I
Like,
don't know, I
that?
don't know. It just is.
So like,
No, bro. I think like when you don't think, no, it just doesn't it doesn't phase you.
So do you not question your morality or like think like
like
question
you don't
things
question things you do.
Not really.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes, like, I mean, I probably shouldn't have done it, but then after a while, it just, like, happens.
No, like he's mastered time heals.
No, he's mastered not giving a shit.
Yeah, he's mastered the act of like telling no to your conscience.
Okay, so has something large scale happened to you where you've just gone happens and then shut it off? Like something actually
Like really-
large scale. Say for example, you and Ken just stop talking and you both just hate each other. No, would you just shrug it off and say it happens?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Because we're pretty close, right? So
Right.
I would try
So how do you
mending
deal
it.
with that?
Okay, so
I would
then
try mending it,
so
yeah.
are you trying to say that nothing big enough has happened for you to give a shit just yet?
Oh yeah, see exactly what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
Like people, like the growth process happens in different stages for different people.
I think we go around like telling what we've learned through trauma. Shimon, what do you think you've learned through it?
I mean, bro, like, I've not learned any. See, I have been through my fair share, but it's not as deep as these guys.
That doesn't
But-
matter, but
It mainly boils down to the fact that when it happens, I just hope to myself that I will be there to take care of the situation and make sure it goes the best way as possible.
okay.
Like,
So you've learned to step up, pretty much.
yeah, I just need to make sure like I'm not like, as Shah said, those women who decide on who sits in the damn car.
Yeah.
Like, I do not in my entire life I do not want to be that
But then
person.
again, but they must be all over the place as well.
Yeah, they
so,
were. So.
They were, but
It's
like,
still-
bro, like,
But still, you have to.
you
have
you
to
need
mind,
to
yeah,
you
like-
need to have the right sense of mind to know what to do. Like,
When,
even
yeah.
when you're like dead, unconscious, you like, it should be at the back of your head. Like, you go walk. It's like that. So yeah.
Sure? What have you learned through all of the trauma?
A lot, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, I mean a lot.
Do you have any like standouts? Like,
I feel like that part, right? That day, like, took me to another level of
understanding.
understanding. Yeah. I didn't know I'd feel numb to that, like all the passing away and stuff. But that day, it just felt different. Just different. I don't know.
Ken?
Find God.
You learn to find God through trauma.
For real. Like I'm not talking about God as in like a church, go to church.
Like actually find solace in God.
It takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot, especially like the recent shit that happened. I mean, it takes a lot, bro. Cause like every day, like when you wake up every day knowing that person's still out there, but like you still care and like all that bullshit.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to be able to you wake up with a heavy heart, bro.
Yeah.
And like when like there are days I don't wake up with a heavy heart and I'm like, this is so weird, and I just fall back into like that chest pain type vibe. So yeah, no, it takes a lot to actually accept that you're in pain. As a man, it takes a lot to accept that you're in pain. And once you do accept, it's like that shit. I mean, I'm gonna go off a little bit here, but it's like that story of the prodigal son. He comes back and he says, "Father, I have lost. I have no money left. I have nothing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
accept that I have lost." And then what does the father say? My son is fucking here, bro. Get him his cloth. Get him his, get him some food.
Yeah.
He's here. So it takes a lot. You need to acknowledge, bro. You need to surrender to actually learn something.
Yeah.
The more you fight your bullshit off, the more you fight things that you know you can't fix, the worse it gets. Surrender to it. Yeah, and find your solace in that. It just gets better. Is what I've learned.
Clifford?
Yeah, I think just like getting your head straight. I mean, I know it's hard. Like it's just words. Like right now, but in that situation, just knowing what to do. I think this makes all the difference. And of course, you can like think about it later, but then at that moment, just getting your head right.
I feel, but unfortunately for me, I feel like my major character growth has happened through trauma exclusively. Like when I was in 4th grade.
When that's how it's supposed to be.
No, I don't think it's
I don't.
supposed to
No,
be.
unfortunately, that's the case.
I feel
for
like
me.
you can have character development through friendships and nice
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
No,
Bro,
I think
not
not the major ones. Like
No.
the thing, the spikes is the top,
spikes.
yeah.
It's happened to me through spikes.
Yeah.
And I was in 4th grade, and my dad was admitted in the hospital for like heart problems. That was at that point, I learned how to like have a bath by myself, like brush my teeth myself, and like get ready by myself, and and like in that time I learned how to make Maggie for myself, like
No,
everything.
I feel like trauma makes you more mature as a person.
Yeah.
And like friendships make you like more like a wholesome person.
I feel like it takes a different level of maturity. Maturing is one thing, but it takes a different level of maturity to know that nobody gives a shit about your maturity.
Yeah.
Like you could mature how much ever you want, but there's nobody clapping for you. But it takes a lot of maturity to be able to be okay with that.
Yeah, but then like I'm pretty sure, like that's how it is. Like are you complaining about it? Like
I'm not
no,
complaining, bro.
yeah. It's like after Ma passed away, I learned to take things for what it is and not take them for granted, right? Like actually appreciate the kind of things that we have, because like our family has never been as close before, because we realize how much a loss hurts. So now we cherish each other a lot more now. I become a better man. Unfortunately,
You become a better man.
I become a better man. Unfortunately, after my mom passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the belief that
You wouldn't have become a better man though if it didn't happen.
I wouldn't have become as better of a man as I am now.
Yeah, I feel like it takes a lot to know that you are
I'm
exactly where you have to be.
Yeah,
You
like
are exactly where you have
no,
to be.
it's very sad to think that I am better off as a person after my mom.
But
passed
it's
away.
easier to process when you know that you are exactly where you have to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to the belief that she is watching over me, that she is like looking at me right now as I'm talking.
See, bro, but then again, you don't know that. Like,
I mean, that is my belief. That's my faith. Like I don't know it, but it's easier for me to have that belief.
Yeah, that's the beauty. You don't know it.
I don't know it. Yeah,
That's the beauty.
Does that
but
help you?
I'd like to think that she is watching over me.
Does it help
And-
you?
Yes, it does, because like it's just safer to know that I have somebody, like literally an angel watching over me with everything that I do, and that's a very comforting thought, and I'd like to keep that with myself.
Yeah.
So,
I have
yeah,
one question for all of y'all.
yeah.
Your biggest regrets, and you don't have to say it out.
Oh shit. Right.
Do
With,
you,
like, with
do
the
you
trauma?
want? No, like it
In
can be
general.
anything. It can be
Okay.
anything. Your
Ah.
biggest regrets, but would you wish it would have happened or not?
I genuinely have no regrets, apart from like a few dumb shit that I've done. Like with any of the major spikes, I have no regrets. Like with my mom, zero regrets. With my mom, there's zero regrets. The only thing that I do feel sad about is the thing that I won't be able to tell her. Like, oh mom, I got a job. Oh mom, I got my salary. Like I bought her like the first dinner with my salary. The things that I do regret is those things not ever happening, and it'll never happen. And that's something for me to like process. But then, apart from that, while she was alive, zero regrets.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Clifford?
Even I don't think like again very small ones, nothing like very major.
I regret not being as active as I am today with work a few years earlier before. I feel like I could have if I decided to so I had the idea of starting a company like years ago, but I only started working on it like a year ago. So I regret not doing it earlier, because at this point I'll be minting you. But yeah, that is my main regret.
Yeah.
Not being emotionally mature enough earlier in my life. I wouldn't have lost it.
Yeah, no, with me, like, I regret, like thinking too much about shitty friendships. Like, I look into it too much, bro.
Yeah, same.
Like
Same.
just get over it. Like,
Yeah,
shit
same,
happens
same,
with
same,
friends. Like
Clifford needs
not
to be a
ev-
life coach, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's like one quote happens.
it's like happens. Shimon, why are you crying?
Yeah.
That'll be 230 rupees.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my main thing. So.
Sure.
Yeah, same thing as this.
You
So,
del
friendship.
okay. Fair. And you know what most people regret, guys?
Not subscribing.
No, but I mean, I feel like this has been a great. This is an important episode for me.
Yeah.
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 Nah, not really, bro. This wasn't even planned. Y'all just got like the. cream
We
of the
came
cake.
into the set. We came onto set and just started like talking about shit.
We were supposed to talk. We were talking.
Phenomenon.
We were supposed to talk about fests and phenomenon.
And
Yeah.
the World Cup, you know.
And the World Cup.
Oh my God.
World Cup.
But yeah, this happened. And honestly, bro, should we just keep this as unedited as possible?
Yeah. I feel it's
Can I have a long episode?
It's an hour.
Like it's an hour. Or like, I mean, after like cuts, maybe like 50 minutes.
Yeah,
But I feel like continuity in this episode is very important.
Yeah,
It is,
that's
it
please,
is.
that's please.
I mean, if you guys don't like longer form content, just watch half it.
Yeah.
Don't complain. Like
Just until we reach the ad revenue. We don't get ad revenue.
So I mean, see, having longer form content will help us get
But I
there
feel this
faster.
is our best episode.
Yeah, it's a very deep
It's
episode.
very,
Yeah.
like,
Y'all got the cream of the cake without even asking for it. Bro.
Yeah, but I mean, see, after the previous episode, I mean, this is
After the previous episode, oh my.
out of that episode, this is
it's
insane.
a different thing.
It's a
Contrast,
different,
bro, contrast.
different podcast altogether.
Yeah. Bro, Afzal just missed out. I found peace in Kashmir.
Been having a game with us, sir. Yeah, boys, it's been great. It was
Hey,
great.
good talk, boys, good talk, good talk.
Group. I'll guys, thank you for watching episode 7.
Episode
Yeah.
7.
See
Sleep
you.
tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay. See you.